Today, I'm going to show you the most unfair advantage that you could possibly have when it comes to college and learning any new subject that you may be coming across. So I don't care if you just got into a new semester and you're entering a topic or a field that is new to you and you have never heard about it. This entire workflow is going to make you 3 to 5 times more productive than any other of your peers and students around you because you just understand how to work smarter. So we're going to be using two things today. We're going to be using Notion and we're going to be using Notion highlights to expedite our research workflow and gather notes and use them intelligently to put together study guides that help us learn 3 to 5 times faster. So we're going to be using asymmetry here. So today, as you can see, we're on ChatGPT and we're using this to learn about the topic of biochemistry. So as you can see, I've already prompted ChatGPT with a number of notes just to expedite and make this a lot faster. And what I'm going to do is we're going to use this site for ChatGPT, and then we're going to use Wikipedia right here to gather some more notes on particular subjects and topics that we may need for our research project. So if we hop back to ChatGPT right here, let's just say we want these images. So we're going to highlight it just like you would anything else. And we're going to scroll down here to about the end of the response. And we're going to stop right about here, okay? And then we're going to right click our selection. And then once we right click our selection, what that's going to do is it's going to pass over all those notes cleanly formatted into your Notion page. So as you can see, you have all your images right here. You have everything cleanly formatted with headers, bullet points, and even bolds, italics, all that. Everything is inserted right here for you. Let's go ahead and put a divider here for our next section of notes. So as you can see, we dive a little bit deeper into how proteins function. So let's say we wanted the images again, and we just want to gather information on how proteins function within organisms. So we gather all of this and we stop it right about here. Actually, no, we're going to grab this summary as well. So we have enough information to work with. Then we're going to right click that again, save that into Notion. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to Wikipedia here. And notice we're not breaking the workflow right here. You don't have to keep hopping back and forth from Notion to ChatGPT and Wikipedia and all that. You can stay in whatever tab that you're in and just keep collecting notes. So you're just gathering information. That's all we're doing right here. So we're going to take this particular paragraph right here because this is going to be useful. So we're going to save that to Notion. We're going to scroll down here. This is the history of biochemistry. So this would be very useful. And all we're doing, we're not actually trying to read this information. All we're doing is we're gathering the information that looks pertinent or important to our particular subject or whatever we have coming up on our next exam for. So this is the history of biochemistry. What we're going to do is we're going to grab all of this. We're going to save that into Notion. Then we're going to grab some information on possibly lipids right here. So we're going to grab lipids, information on lipids as well. Okay. And we have, let's go ahead and grab protein right here because we did dive deep into that particular subset. So let's go ahead and grab proteins and these images, add that to our notes as well. So what Notion Highlights does, this is an extension right here called Notion Highlights, which allows you to connect to your workspace within Notion. And you can select the page that you want to save notes that you come across on the internet straight into your Notion page, cleanly format it, and you can use this to collect information that you can summarize later on, which is what I'm going to show you with Notion AI. So we hop back into Notion right here. Everything is laid out. We have a huge catalog of information from Wikipedia. Look at that. We even have the GIF right here. We have ChatGPT information. We have Wikipedia information. We have all of this. So we have more than enough information right here to pretty much write an entire summary, put together a study guide on all the notes that we have just created. So if we do a divider right here, and then we access the AI for Notion AI, and we're just gonna, ask a question right here. All right, put together a study guide using only the information provided in my notes on this page. Use asymmetry do what you need to do to help me learn this fast and easily. So that's just a very rough prompt I just put together just off the top of my head. But the cool thing about AI is it can take all those research notes that you have right there, and what it's going to do is it's going to go over it and put it in the best format possible that's going to help you learn and study even more efficiently. So it allows you to grab multiple resources all across the internet and collect information with speed and accuracy. And you're only grabbing what you want. You're not grabbing entire full pages because you don't need the full page more often than not. So now we have pretty much a summary of a learning guide on how we're going to go about understanding biochemistry from the ground up. So if we want, we could just insert below, and as you can see, that was inserted cleanly into our notes right here. So this is the biochemistry speed learning guide right here. Very fast, very efficient way of actually learning new concepts with speed. You can just outpace all your peers in college by doing this, because you're able to grab from real resources, real content out there on the internet that's already been researched and proven. And you're not just relying 100% on AI to do all the research processing for you, because maybe you want to use ChatGPT one day, and then maybe you want to use something old school like Wikipedia. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go on simply psychology for if you have a psych exam coming up as well, and collect information on that. All of this is very useful for gathering information from not just AI sources, but also sources that would be useful from maybe your textbooks or a number of other resources that your professor has provided for you. So I hope you found this helpful, and this is pretty much the workflow right there. It's a very simple process. All you're going to be doing is going all over the internet, collecting information, aggregating it, and putting it into your Notion page. And then you're going to ask this Notion AI to pretty much put together a speed learning guide for you on all the notes that you've taken. So everything is relevant to the notes that you have provided it. It's not gathering information that, I think this might work, or I think this is proven, or this is what all the other AIs are saying. No, it's going off of your notes and what you have collected. So everything is relevant towards what you're trying to actually achieve. So if this was helpful, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, don't forget to comment as well. And I'll talk to you in the next video.